Welcome to El Hall, my friends. We're here and we're going to try and take the city from the terrorist faction. We're playing as the United States and we're facing a number of different terrorist forces, most of them from Syria, but many from other parts of the Middle East here. Now we have to make our presence known in this town. We have to establish a presence, make sure that the citizens feel safe. And the only way to do that is going to be to get into this town, quickly deploy our men, and slowly move in, I think clearing out house by house. So first thing I'm going to do is just get into some opportune positions, what I think to be opportune positions as we approach. I'll even actually open up with some of these units just so that they are prepared for any sort of a fight. And we're going to quick move this guy up this way. I'm actually thinking that moving up this sort of western side might be a good idea to get to the residential area, and then we'll decide what we want to do from there. In fact, we can move all these guys together. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll also keep them opened up so that they'll return fire if need be. And again, I'm quick moving up that residential area. I want to see what happens. What I might do in this battle, which I don't typically do in combat mission Shock vs. 2 battles, is maybe keep these guys back or attack on several different fronts. So let's do that. We're going to take these guys, we're going to quick move them up over here to this group of buildings, and we'll unload and set up, because these buildings all have pretty good visibility along or in front of the residential area. So I think it's a good place to stop some of our men. I'll also take this group and try and get them over here to this right side. All right, guys, let's get started. Hopefully we don't have any immediate contacts, but I guess we'll find out. I think it's going to be important to probably dismount quite a few of these units early on in this battle, get them, on the ground and fighting the enemy street to street, because the enemy's probably going to have some anti-tank weapons which can easily take out any of our armored vehicles. At least that's assuming there are any enemies. Keep our fingers crossed, boys. Maybe we won't have to fight today. Again, the roads are pretty small, which is making it a little more difficult to get in here. We got to grab that western town area there. So pretty soon here, I'm going to stop these units and dismount. All right, that's good enough for me. We're going to create a bit of a traffic jam here if we're not careful. So first thing I'm going to do is just quick move this guy up a bit. But this guy stopped, and I want to immediately start dismounting this machine guns. Let's make sure he's completely stopped. Dismounting these machine guns and putting them into buildings that I think are appropriate. And right now I think some of these buildings nearby are appropriate. Put this guy on the roof over here, but these other guys, I'm going to dismount them and put them on that larger roof. So dismount, quick move to the roof, and we'll keep the officer, 3rd Platoon headquarters, quick move him into the actual building itself. Eventually we'll keep on moving with these vehicles, but right now I just want to get these guys out. I want to play it safe. And, we can even get these infantry units out. Yeah, let's do it. Because we need to move up either way to actually get over into the western town area. So I'm going to go ahead. I am going to dismount. And I'm going to quick move using these buildings as cover. Hopefully I'm going to try to take cover behind that stone wall. We'll do the same with these guys. We're going to dismount. Something a little bit different with them, of course. We'll dismount them, and we'll put them into one of these nearby buildings and decide what to do then. So let's go ahead, let's dismount, and let's move these guys into one of these right over here. Yeah, let's try to get on the roof of this building. Might be a little bit of a risky push. We'll also hunt forward with the striker vehicle. And another thing we need to do is dismount. These guys do exactly the same thing we just did there. All right, here we go. He's ready to go. Let's get him out. And let's get him in the actual building itself. I just want to go to level 2. Eventually we'll go to the roof, but let's give it some time. This guy stopped as well. We definitely want to get these guys out. The machine guns are going to be extremely important, and I'm going to put them on the roof for sure. So that hopefully we have an MG presence over the entire town here, and we can control the area a little bit better. as opposed to not having one at all. We'll also get these officers out and get them into the safest part of the building, level 1. And as for that guy on the right, I'm actually happy we brought him here. We'll dismount him, and he'll be a bit of a vanguard unit. Going to keep him in level 1 in the building with some cover. As for these other 2 guys, I'm not ready to use them yet. I'm going to keep them here. And the same with these guys. Now, we do have a spotter there. I think the spotter is important to bring forward, so I'm going to push them forward. But with these other vehicles, I'm thinking we can kind of decide what to do with them as the time comes. So I don't want to just use them up right away. Let's just see what happens. Of course, we'll move forward with the first mobile gun system, the Striker with a massive gun on it. I'm going to quick move here, and then I'm going to hunt this way. So any enemies that we see, we should be able to get a shot on. Here we go, guys. Getting into position is probably the most important part of this battle. Here we go. All right, boots on the ground, boys. Boots on the ground. Let's go. No contacts yet, but as we're approaching the western town area, I suspect we'll be facing some enemy forces. Let's just hope we're prepared for whatever is ahead of us here. All right, I like this. I like this a lot. I don't like that he's moving out there. I see a potential tank. We can't actually see it. We just know that we're hearing the rumblings of a potential tank in the area. I'm not sure what this vehicle is doing. I don't think we sent it all the way up there. All right, there we go. We're just going to continue doing what we're doing. The armor slat is hit there, and we do need to get into the southern farm area. So now that our guys are in the buildings, I think I know what we want to do with the rest of these IFVs. We're going to go ahead and quick move. First, we'll go over here and hopefully not get shot on the way. But I think we can take the southern farm area here, especially with all this support. We'll quick move this guy up a little farther. And with some of these machine guns, I'll go ahead and dismount them and set them up now. As for our infantry on the other side of the battlefield, I think we just stay put with them pretty much. Dismount him, and we'll try and quick move him into this building onto the roof. But I'm still going to keep the rest of these guys back here. I'm still not ready to push forward with them just yet. Let's also grab this machine gun. There's no point in keeping them right there when we can get to a much better position on top of this roof. So that's where we're headed. And the same for this unit over here. Quick move them to the top of this roof. Now our infantry is in position here near the western town. I say we move in. So we're going to quick move here into the roof of one of the western town buildings. I'm going to keep the Striker there. Yeah, that's fine. That guy moving to that roof. The machine gun being here, I'd like to move him even closer. And again, I'm not sure how this IFV wound up over here, but so be it. We're going to try to quick move him back. Fingers crossed, folks. With this guy, he's already so far out, I'm just going to hunt with him up this street. If we see an enemy vehicle, beautiful, we can take it out. If not, even better. And I'm going to also hunt forward with this vehicle. We'll do the same with this guy. We're going to hunt forward as well. I hope we don't get shot on the road, because that would create a hell of an obstacle for the rest of our men. But let's go for it. Here we go. Dismount that unit. Oh, there we go. Okay. No, they're still inside. Very strange. Very strange. Alright, look at that, guys. Tremendous view on potential enemy targets over there. Now, the farm itself, we're here. I'm definitely going to dismount and try to get into these buildings, but something tells me it's not as quiet as we think it is. Okay, so immediately I want to dismount, get into the farm, and hopefully take it for ourselves. We'll immediately get into that building in level 2. There's definitely an enemy tank there. Wow, look at that. So absolutely an enemy tank. But we've got a job to do, and it's to clear the town. We must keep pushing forward. It can't end here, so we'll grab our infantry, move into the center of the western town. I'm going to keep on hunting forward up these streets. So pretty much if any enemies on these streets run out to try and engage us, we should be fairly prepared to take them on. I'm gonna move that machine gun as well. Let's get it over here on one of these roofs. And you know what? I'll keep that MG there just in case we get any enemy contacts. But I think we need to start moving forward all across the line. So I'm going to grab our infantry, quick move him into this building level 1. Grab our machine gun, quick move him into that roof. Just all along the line we want to be moving. I'll keep some of these MGs up here just to provide covering fire, but for the most part, I think we want to get out of here. We'll dismount with our spotters as well, get them on one of the roofs here. And quick move this guy over here to level 2. Alright, so far no real contacts, which is incredible. Usually at this point we are getting shot at from all directions, but the enemy has not attacked yet. And we still have this vehicle to deal with. I want to use it to try and hit the enemies over here. So let's go with second squad. You guys are going to be heroes. We're going to dismount with them. And I want to quick move with them up to the roof of that building. Then I want to take this striker, quick move down the road, and then hunt the rest of the way. And hopefully take out some of these enemies. We've got another vehicle approaching here which can do the same thing, but I think since we're at the southern farm, yeah, that guy's already dismounting. I'd rather just let him dismount. We will grab this unit, though, and we'll push him to this building of the southern farm, level 1. Oh, I already see some targets. Moving across the way there. We've got some actual... And these are actual Syrian army. So it's not just terrorists, but also Syrian army forces, Republican Guard, that are still here. Oh my goodness, guys, look at all of the movement there. There we go, getting on the gun. The striker is opening fire at the enemy. Let's hope he's successful. Alright, we actually got a penetrating hit on one of the enemy vehicles. I'm going to go back just a few seconds because that came from our mobile gun system. So our mobile gun system just zapped. Absolutely just zapped. Let's take a look at that shot again. The enemy vehicle there, that's beautiful. So I love that hunt maneuver forward. That worked out beautifully. Now, of course, we got to deal with a lot of enemy units in this building. That ain't going to be easy. Few steps to making sure we take control of the situation, and one of the first ones, as you can see, I have grabbed this unit and ordered them into that building. I'm going to do the same with a few other units here, including some of these machine guns. In fact, I'll stop his movement completely, and I want to put that MG on the roof of this building. Same with this infantry unit. We're going to stop his movement. We're going to put him in that building as well. This is going to be an important firing location. Maybe just to be absolutely certain, I'll send this guy to the roof here. I definitely want to keep advancing, though, with the infantry vehicle and keep the infantry vehicle ahead of the men, but also with the men supporting it, because that's worked out really well. This guy has worked out extraordinarily well, so I'm just going to keep on hunting forward, and maybe another enemy vehicle will make themselves known to us. As for the rest of these guys, I think they're all going to the right place. Might as well get that MG off, so I've sent him to that building. The officer, I'm getting closer to the men, but I'm not too close. Comfortably close. And over here, well, boys, we're just doing our best to line up a shot on the enemy. So I'm actually going to hunt forward. That smoke's going to disappear pretty soon. Could that be artillery fire? Potentially, it could be. Now, as you can see, I've also started moving all these machine gunners out to these buildings to get closer to the enemy. Let's just see how this goes. I'm actually going to stop the movement here of this unit because we already know that there's going to be enemies close by anyway. So we'll simply get into this building on the roof. We're still going to continue moving forward with the IFV. I want to engage the enemy targets here. Now, where's that spotter? Because we could potentially bring in some air support. Could have sworn we sent... There it is. There's the spotter. Do we have anything? No, we don't. That's too bad, guys. No air support. At least he can have, eyes on the enemy. And I think this is actually a pretty good location for him. So, let's get back to the fight. A lot to be done. A lot of bodies to be tallied if everything goes well. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Engaging. Looks like it's in the residential area. Now, the western town area still hasn't appeared in our taken areas. Hopefully when we get there with our commander, it will. Still no damage. Oh. Another shot. Okay, they're firing at our mobile gun system, I believe. Yes, absolutely. Firing at the mobile gun system there. And penetrating hit. Not what we're looking for, folks. Alright, there we go. We've started engaging the enemy a little bit. Let's back up there. I want to see that engagement right now. Alright, good shooting, boys. Got eyes on the enemy target here. Keep it up, keep it up. Maybe we want to get some more people into that unit at the southern farm. Like those rifle grenades, but they're not being used as appropriately as I would think. And you know what? There's no point in leaving these guys here. We need to increase that firepower. What's this? What did we get? Reinforcements have arrived, guys. An F-16 Fighting Falcon. I think now we have some air support. What I am going to do, though, I'm going to quick move this guy onto the roof. I mean, we've got a great firing position up there. I'll also take this infantry fighting vehicle. Hunt forward. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but that's alright. By the time he engages, he's not going to keep moving. Same with this guy. We're going to hunt forward. And right now, saturation bombing by the enemy in this area for sure. Although everybody is okay in the building, I'm just going to stay put. It looks like they knocked out that vehicle. We're going to have to come back to that later. In fact, that's what I think we want to use the actual bomber strike on. So it would be a point target. No line of sight. So we could get one over here, which we know there are enemies in this area. But I feel like those are going to be somewhat easier to deal with than this guy. So you know what? I'm going to hold for now, guys. I hope you understand. I'm going to hold for now, and I'm going to try to bring that spotter even closer. So let me quick move him, trying to get him to a location where he can actually see the enemies over there. And it might be this building. I'll keep him on level 2 so he's not too much in harm's way. And since we still have more infantry here, I think we should move them forward as well. We'll get them over here into level 1, get a little closer to the residential area. We've got other infantry that's set up here, ready to move into that area when need be, and I think the time is now. So you know what? Let's cancel movement into that building. Actually, you know what? We haven't set up on this building fully yet. Let's see what happens when we get on top of this thing. I will move this infantry unit, though, so we'll quick move him to the roof over there. Same with that machine gun unit. Quick move him to this roof. Might as well bring that vehicle with us, and the same with this one, too. I mean, these guys, you know, they're troop carriers, but they're also operational fighting vehicles. They know what they're doing, pretty much. This guy, I don't know what he's doing, but we're going to quick move him over to the second story here. We also have to worry about the enemies over here in this area, but that's why we want to get the bomber over here. I'd like to drop the bombs on that sector. I think that's a much more dangerous sector than these. Let's also push up, might as well push up these IFVs. Keep calling them IFVs, I mean ICVs. And quick move up with the mobile gun system as well. We're not going to use it yet, but at least it's there when we need it. Same with these machine guns. See, we can go ahead, switch this around. We could try to get one of the machine guns over there, but I think we should also put the MG on the roof. Yeah, we're investing a lot in this building, so it better hold out here, the southern farm area specifically. Here we go, folks. Combat time. Light them up. All right, I like this. Beautiful. This is what I call a nice fight. Oh, nice! Okay, let's back up there and take a look at that one. Our mobile gun has claimed yet another victim. I've got to see that. Hold on, folks. I love it. I love this mobile gun system. Ooh! Right through the Republican Guard's tank. That would have been a serious problem for us. And she's gone. I also saw an officer flag pop up there. That potentially could have been an officer's tank, which would be beautiful. So we're going to keep moving with that mobile gun system. It is unsupported, which is not a great idea, but nonetheless, we are continuing forward. Now, they did hit our IFV. I got a feeling they would. The only benefit there in that situation is at least they can't get any vehicles up this road. There's no way they're going to be able to surpass our men. But now we've got the difficult task of moving forward and taking this area, and it doesn't look like we're engaging too much from this building. I'm hoping once they get on the roof, there we go. Some engagement now, some house-to-house fighting, but we might actually need to move out and move from building to building to take these guys out. That's it. Light up that building. Look at that, guys. We are hitting that building with everything we've got. The Republican Guards are actually taking cover here. Interesting situation, but yeah, we still need to move forward. So I'm going to grab these guys on the second floor, and I'm going to quick move them to level 1. We've also got some more infantry arriving here, and they're going also to level 1. So you know what? Here's what we'll do. Put them on the roof of this building. No one said it was going to be easy, folks. No one said it was going to be easy. As that spotter gets closer, hopefully once he gets on top of that building, he might need to get on top of this building, then we can call in a strike on that area. In fact, I'm going to try to find a single infantry unit, even if it's an officer, just to go specifically for this building here. I want to take it. Also a quick move with this. These guys are still getting into position, all of the infantry in this area, so let's let them just keep on doing what they're doing, guys. Man. Alright, we got a gunfight. That machine gun set up. Get that machine gun set up, boys. Enemy infantry, enemy everything. They're all over the damn place. Get them, boys. Alright, this is like Fallujah out here. This is incredible. Oh man, get in there, get in there. Go, enemy vehicle approaching right there. Get it, get it. somebody has some sort of anti-tank weapon. So the men advancing here are having some issues too, but this is the most exciting. So let me actually back up a bit. I want to see the penetrating hit there. Can you believe they are suicidal at this point? Either that or extremely brave. Penetrating hit, yeah, it has to be our guns, just the guns from the IFV here. And that unit is dead, as well as anybody inside. Alright, our spotter's getting here, guys. This is the moment of truth. Our spotter is going to try to call in the strike. Now, I think he's still not on the roof. We'll try anyway. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can get an area target. Oh, shame on me. It's much easier to do the point target, isn't it? Area target. Here we go. There we go. Heavy saturation bombing, and we'll give it 5 minutes. So this really gives the the actual bombers a chance to find their target. And I'm also gonna go ahead and hunt towards the enemy because I want to try and keep this thing under fire so that the spotter doesn't get shot or anything like that. In fact, I'm going to move this infantry unit up on top of the roof over here to try and provide some additional fire. And I'll do the same with the IFV. So he was going to try to back up. No, thank you. Rather, you just move towards the enemy and pretty much protect the spotter here. I'm also going to let these guys sit here for a turn just to make sure that we really have taken this area. Get a few more shots out these windows. Let's see how these boys are doing. Okay, we definitely want to get... oh, okay, never mind. My apologies. We'll move them next turn. For now, they get a little break. Keep on fighting. Keep on firing, boys. Alright, another hit there on the hull. That vehicle was already down. I'm just hoping that saturation bombing is going to help. And there we go. That's what we need, an auto grenade firing at that damn thing. Although we got an enemy tank on the other side there. Got to be very, very careful. It also looks like they took out our mobile gun platform. She's doing so well. Look at that. Let's back up a bit. I want to see that. Just got a beautiful hit on one of the enemy, looks like one of the enemy vehicle carriers as well. Penetrating hit. All thanks to the auto grenade there. Although he seems to be okay. Didn't actually really damage him at all. And they took out our IFV. Kind of knew that was going to happen. A bit of a sacrificial lamb. Now, can we do anything about this guy right here? I hope so. There we go, penetrating hit. Not bad, good shot, guys. I hope that was enough to kill him. Alright, let's keep on moving. Get up to the roof here. Get up to the roof here, and... get up to the roof over here. These guys have taken quite a hit. They haven't lost too many men, but even 1 or 2 men is serious, and each of these units that have advanced have taken at least 1 casualty. Let's get this machine gun off this building as well, and try to put him on top of this one. We're essentially advancing towards the residential area as quickly as we can. Look at that. Okay, you know what? We have another infantry unit, and since I'm still not seeing the residential area under our control, I'm going to send some guys here. Maybe that will give it to us. We've also still got some units in this building that we could absolutely use for the attack. So I'm going to push these guys forward to level 1 of that building. I'm going to do the same with the machine gun. Okay, he's on the way. Good, good, good. Also, we've got that mobile gun platform. That's not it. This is it. Nope, that's not it either. Well, that is an IFV we could use. Let's hold off for now. Let's hope that that penetrating hit killed this thing. Here we go, guys. Back to the fight. Reload those magazines, boys. It stopped. I don't know. The smoke is making it impossible for us to see a damn thing. Here we go. Oh, nice. Another hit on enemy vehicle. Penetrating hit, which is important. And now our guys are finally getting into the fight. Looks like we got a dead enemy vehicle there. Right into combat. Okay. Oh, nice! Alright, we're going to back up a bit. I want to see that. So the enemy walked right into the path of our auto grenade launcher on our vehicle. Oh, man. Look at all of the enemies here in this area. He is hip-firing that machine gun. He damn well should. We've got enemies all over the place. Maybe we should have brought in the saturation strike here, right? Look at that. Devastating shot there by the enemy tank as well. But pretty soon, guys, our bombing is going to come in and strike that area. And we need to consider maybe moving some troops to attack this sector here. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. If you did, hit that like button, and we'll come out with part 2 very, very soon. I do want to completely finish this mission, but just a little disclaimer, and that is that I've noticed, like, when we do a series of videos on a battle, if we do, like, part 1, 2, and 3, parts 2 and 3 get fewer views than 1 every time, unless I don't put part 2 in the title. So if you see another Shock Force video coming in a week or less than a week with, Shock Force 2 and a similar name, keep in mind that'll be part 2 of this fight. I'll do one more minute for you guys because I care. And after that, we are going to go ahead and wait until the next part of this fight. Dismount the officers. And I'm actually going to try and get into that building with the enemy officers. We've got these guys in this building providing cover fire. The machine gunner team got destroyed big time. Here we go, folks. Now, we also have some reinforcements that we can bring in. Oh, no, wait. Did we use up our reinforcements? Oh, we had a few reinforcements we could bring in. Maybe we have some on the way. Here we go. All right. Major gunfight going on. Just craziness. Get them, boys. Get them. Come on. Get set up. Get stuck in. I see them. I see them. Look at that. We just hit a few of them, guys. They're trying to escape over here. They are trying to escape. Devastating hit. Let's back up there and see what happens. It looks like potentially enemy round from a tank. Yeah, or just an RPG. Fired at the building itself, but look at that. Great shots. Absolutely great shots. Now the question is, can we hold this position? I'm not so sure. Look at that. We've got an enemy AT gunner coming this way as well. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Oh, they're going to storm the building. I think the Iraqis are going to storm this building. Need some grenades. They're inside, guys. They're inside. We're going to back up a bit just because I want to see if anything else was going on other parts of the battlefield. But that was awesome. That was amazing. This is really becoming a true fight now, guys. Okay. This was the other part of the battlefield. Of course, we were trying to get the officers out of this building. We had already killed most of them, but I wanted to completely clear it up here. And is that going to be a successful move by first squad. I think it is. Really good shooting there by first squad, second squad. Good shots, guys. Good shots. All right, is that the beginnings of our airstrike? Our bomber run? I'm not sure. That was definitely an explosion. All right, beautiful. We also found some targets here with the actual infantry carrying vehicle, hitting the reactive armor of a certain enemy vehicle over there. That looks like a battle tank. That's something we need to take out. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. This was so fun to play. Can't wait to get into part 2.